Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is why I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. I'm back playing Alan Wake 2 on the Xbox Series X, and yeah, it's taken me a long time to get through this game. My slow, somewhat meticulous approach to this, combined with my inefficient exploration method is making this game take too long. Also, I've had a number of instances where I've had difficulty with either the combat or just figuring out a particular puzzle. But I am back. I am playing through this game, and I'm going to pick up where I last left off, which was exploring the Ocean View Hotel. This is basically the same name as the one from Control, but it's a hotel, not a motel. And it clearly has a different layout. So, fortunately, right now I'm having an issue with the fact that I don't have much in the way of batteries. I did have the option to upgrade how many charges a flashlight could have, a battery could have, but I chose instead to expand my inventory capability. So let's take a look at the map here. Here I am right here. And what I need to do is I need to take a look at the goals here. Find the murder site of the hotel and perform the summoning in the ballroom. I also want to get it to the point where I can access like these areas with the words of power. But I think I'm going to try to get into the this room if I can. I'm confused. Yeah, most of these shadows are like probably aren't gonna harm me, but I waste my flashlights on them like a moron. My batteries on them, I mean. Alright. You know, one thing this game has been sorely lacking is in the actual episodes of Night Springs. It's something that's been referenced, but never actually shown outside of like a brief commercial for one. What do we got here? No batteries, unfortunately. That sucks. It doesn't have the one thing I actually need. Oh, well. Let's take a peek in here. Here's something. Batteries? Yay, yay, batteries. Finally. I was literally on my last battery there. Although I had 4 charges of it, but still. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really sure about the significance of this room because it's not like there was anything in it. Okay, so this actually shows the spots where the scenes are. So that's good. Here's an echo here. Okay, I'm gonna transform this first floor hallway back to the pre-show ritual version or something.
The writing is affecting reality.
Alright, let me see here. Now, this is the area I've yet to be able to go into, but... Okay, that's interesting. It removed the, it removed the, what do you call it? The circle, the word of power from the area. Also, there's apparently a container I missed. I gotta go back there anyway, because that's the direction I need to go to get to the second floor, so... Yeah, this is one of the reasons why. Or maybe this was just... This just popped up here, I don't know. Oh, isn't that just fun? It's empty. There's nothing in here. Quick save. Also, I feel like I need to drop some stuff off at the, this thing. Because I realize I actually am getting low on inventory space here. At least a little bit low. So, let's take a look at the map here. Okay, so one thing I haven't figured out yet is how to get into this area. It says there's a point of interest down here. I'm so easily discombobulated in this game. Look at that. Does that not work for some reason? Does it not work when I'm shining the light through the window? You know, honestly, I can't remember if I've ever actually gotten one of those to activate by shining a light through the window. I honestly can't remember if I've done that or not. But it doesn't seem to be working at the moment, so... yeah. That suggests to me that there must be a way to get this door open or something. Alright, so... that's interesting. I have this light shaft here that's active. I can't remember what it's for. Jerks. Okay, so I feel like I need to go back and make that area shift in order to get into there, but I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Ah, crap. This is why this game is taking forever. Alright, let's give this a try. Maybe this will make a difference.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
No. That did nothing. It's not popping up as an option to put a light charge in there. I'd be doing that if it did, because I have 2 of them. So, like, there must be some other configuration with these scenes that have to be altered or something. Right?
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
It's showing there being a door in here, but I don't see one. I'm looking in the direction where it would be, but not seeing it. Interesting. No. Gotta be smarter about dealing with those stupid shadows. Alright, well, unfortunately, I can't seem to figure out what the deal with that is, so yeah. Okay, it shows this as being inactive, right? No, it shows it as being active. What does it do when I pull this out of there? Just takes me back to the rehearsal room. Okay. Alright. It doesn't seem to have any other function. Alright, come on. Come on, stop being an idiot. Okay, so whatever thing I have to do has to be done in the ballroom, right? Here's this guy, the sheriff of, what do you call it, of Bright Falls, here for some reason. Now, it shows this as a point of interest, and yet... this is exactly the same board that I saw earlier. Maybe there's more information on it, I'm not sure, but... it's not really, like, letting me do anything. Alright. Okay, so here's the question then. What do we do exactly? What do I do? I'm in the ballroom, obviously. Alright, play, huh. Everything else is set up in the hunted way. And this is the only one that's in the Alright.
It's getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
What was the nice set you got here? What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
Follow the devil's trail. Alright. So everything's set up on haunted mode. So I gotta switch everything to the devil mode. I think.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Oh, hello.
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
Okay. Well then. Every time you change a scene... Ah, crap. Okay, at least one of these things is actually real. Ah. These fast-moving ones are annoying. And here I go dying again like a moron.
The shadow moved too fast to see. Where had it gone?
Oh, it actually did heal me substantially here. Okay. Let's quick save it and see if I can be better prepared for this nonsense. It's funny, I just picked up a shotgun in the Saga Anderson side. That would be perfect for the situation. But I don't have it here. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? I have the, what do you call it? This thing. And I got a lot of ammo for it, too. Yeah, I wish this guy humming here would actually be a little more helpful, like helping me to fight these things. Yeah, I know I used 4 flares on that thing, but in that situation, but I still took out a lot of them. Feel like I did good. Uh-oh. Alright, never mind. Thought I had to sneeze for a moment. Okay. So unless I'm mistaken, I need to... Yeah. Unless I'm mistaken, I need to, waste. I need to switch all the scenes over to the devil. So let's go ahead and do that. Find my way to the... There we go. It's right on the outside of this door. Gotta be prepared for things to get messed up once I do this, of course.
The plot changed the details of the world.
I'm hoping doing this will also give me access to those 2 words of power that are in the area.
This was not the ritual murder site I was looking for. This had just been an appetizer before the main course.
Also, it's helpful for me to take a look at these rooms on the map after I make these changes to see if there's anything else added. They often like to add containers to these rooms. And I need to keep that in mind. Alright, so... yeah. A quick save. Let's try that one room again. Although, honestly, I suspect I'm going to have to alter the... yep, the room below it. For it to have that effect. Is there anything else, any other spot in this floor that I can change, or is it both in the, yeah, there it is, those two things on the bottom. Okay. I'll go take care of that now. The heck? Was that there before? I don't know.
The devil's path up the
Great.
staircase was draped in blood.
Ah. Yeah, I see that supply crate. These fast-moving ones are really annoying. I know it's kind of a waste doing it like this, but they are really annoying. Okay, why can't I figure out my own... here we go.
The shadows faded back into darkness.
Okay. Yeah, I know, that was not the most efficient way of handling that situation. But I have some supplies I can hopefully replenish here. I can ignore those ones. I think the real ones show up as shadows even when you shine your light on them, and if they just turn transparent like that, it means they're fake. I think that's the case. So is there anything new that popped up in here, though? That's another question. Let's take a look at the map. So I still want to get to the, that one room on the second floor. But should I activate the final scene first, just in case? It's a tricky situation because if that... I don't want to trigger, like, the advancement of the plot. I just want to get this, this thing here. Come on, game. It's like I said, these maps are not as big as they look. Nope. Alright. Fine. I'll go to the... Check on this one as if this one's changed. It is not. Now, I don't think I've actually collected that, alright? It would... I think it would still... It wouldn't show it as being available if I did. But at the same time... This game has been funny that way, showing things on the minimap that I've already collected. Like that point of interest in that one room with the sheriff. No, nothing I can collect here. Alright, so where's the fine... Oh, right around the corner. Okay, got it. Okay, it would be a good idea for me to heal at least a little bit. It's a nice touch having the painkillers in this game, but I wish they were a little more useful. Alright, final scene. Switch you to the devil. I bet this will open up this hallway right here.
The plot changes shape the world around me.
Okay, that's disturbing. Well, unfortunately, it's not allowing me to pass through there, so... Just sort of figure this out here. Yeah, that's strange. Follow the devil's trail. These things here. Okay, so what do I do here then? Other than stock up on stuff because got a bunch of these creeps outside. I switched all 4 of these scenes to devil mode. What? Oh, look at that. The, crap, this hallway, I can actually go up this stairwell now. That's new. See, that's why it helps to actually, stop and take a look at the map here. Unless I'm mistaken... This should give me access to that, one, word of power.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Nope, not from there. I see the echo, but I need to find the black spot to line it up. Am I in a different area? Need to get over there, I guess, but that area is blocked off still. Wait, I'm an idiot.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666.
Ha
He
ha ha.
requested that room specifically.
I bet.
The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Okay. Does the devil have a sense of humor? Maybe. You know, I am not seeing this word of power here. Also, where in the heck am I? Apparently, I am in on the 6th floor, which is in between the 1st and 2nd. Okay. Great. Well, that means that this map is of no use whatsoever. Is that the room I'm looking for? I think so. Music got stronger as I was near it. It's crazy that they'd have this rather elaborate couple of hallways lead where none of these doors are accessible, and there's nothing in them. In the hallway, even. Not even in this spot. Alright, well, here goes nothing, I guess.
Scratch had been here.
Yeah, you
I
think?
could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
What's that?
Murder. Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play.
This is Alice?
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him. meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
The heck was that?
Not you again.
I'll try running to the left then. Also note that the hitting the dash button while running actually slows you down. Ah. Well, that didn't work either.
Not you again.
I'll go this way and then I'll make a left turn here.
Get the fuck away from me! Shit. Get away!
You know, game, this isn't fun.
Not you again. Shit. Get away! Get away! Get the fuck away from me! I had to reach the area cast away from the dark presence. I made it. The dark presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker, the muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Well, that sucked.
I needed to find the muse, the murder victim, room 108.
Yeah, well, I want to find the the way to this stuff over here. So I'm going to go to upstairs to here. No, not this room. This room. Yeah, it's still not available to me for some reason, and I don't understand why. Ah. Okay, fine. I'll go to room 108. I guess I have to switch this over to Climax. Guess I have a fourth option for all these things. Great.
The scene changed with the story.
Wait a minute. Switch this back to Devil and then go in there and then switch it again to Climax?
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
No, it's not gonna let me do that, is it? Okay, come on, game. I'm going to keep trying to get these words of power here. I don't care how long it takes. I'm obsessed. Obsessed, I tell you. Guess I'll switch these other two things. A rehearsal scene in the ballroom. I don't know if it's actually necessary for me to do this, but trying it anyway. Who knows, it might give me access to like more supplies or something. Alright. Doesn't seem like this area has provided me with anything new. Oh, except it's blocked my escape. Great, good job. Yeah, I really wish I could tell. I really wish I knew what it took for me to get those two things. Maybe it's something that'll become available to me after I complete this thing. I don't know. I'm getting a little tired of trying, honestly. Yeah, dagnam, I need to save it. It's amazing how easily lost I get. Ah. So what do you think is beyond this door here? An overlap, perhaps? More Poets of the Fall, aka, what do you call it? Old Gods of Asgard. Well, look at this room. No supplies here whatsoever. I tried to hit the point of interest, but instead it opened the door, and now the point of interest is no longer available. Great.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important.
Cynthia Weaver?
Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? The clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find a return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of return.
All right. So yeah, I wasn't able to find those two words of power, or get to the words of power in the hotel here. That weird looking toilet. Alright, well. Unfortunately, the game doesn't just like warp you to like outside of the hotel or wherever you need to go. Exit the hotel is my next objective, I guess. The water seems to be gone. Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm not really sure the significance of that.
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And soul of fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it,
What are they talking about?
he was alone and nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
V?
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
So there was evidence in room 108, and that it's now in the alley, wherever that is. I'm tired of this hotel. I'm just gonna leave. And say I can always just go back here, but I probably won't.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Don't remember this place being available. Maybe I just missed it. I don't know. I know there are some of those, what do you call it? Those, things. In the, subway. Oh, there's an echo there. I should probably grab that. I probably have to go into this area in order to see it, though. Alright, where is this thing? Ah, there's that sneeze I felt earlier.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave. An echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else?
I don't know. Okay, so I know that there's a thing over here, so I guess I can try to get that before I head to the Parliament Tower, Parliament Hotel, whatever it is. A quick save here, because I'm very anal about that, you know me. Caramba. Okay, let me, see if I can, There we go. I don't have to fumble around with that anymore, hopefully. So I know I've tried trying to find... I know I tried looking for this thing before. To no avail, obviously. But, like, there it is. Alright, well, I got it. Apparently, there's an echo there somewhere as well as like a box. Crap. That seems to be some sort of homing shot there, unfortunately.
The shadows were gone.
All right.
Out of sight.
Let's see if I can find this thing here. Or any of the things. Okay, so it says there's an echo there, and there's like a box here or something. I don't see either one of them. Where the heck is this thing here? Like I can almost see it. I don't see it. I think I just passed right through it. Whatever. Go away. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Ooh, this is a big supply cache. I'll take all that, please, and thank you. Was that there before I did the light thing? I don't know. You gotta line up the angle on this thing in a specific way. Assuming it's even there, that is. Should be looking at right at it here. I climb this ladder again. see it. No. Not seeing it. Oh well. Get this light charge back. They are a resource, and I'd rather not. I'd rather hang on to them if I can. You know, I'm a little surprised at the, Wait, I hear it. I think. I was gonna say, I'm a little surprised I haven't heard the, phone ringing, but maybe I can hear it? See if I can find it. Is that it? Great. Hearing ringing in my ears. That's not a good sign. Alright, yeah. Well, like, absent any other specific idea that I might have, I guess I might as well just head to Parliament Tower here. Find Alice. Do you think this area is going to be, like, expanded at all? Seems like an awfully nice hotel. Then again, Alan Wake is like a famous writer, so I guess he could afford to live here. It's not a hotel, it's an apartment building. You know what I mean. No danger?
Go to hell!
The game has removed my ability to pull my gun, thus suggesting this is not a combat area.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Okay, so like, where do you think I find the map to this place? I can't leave. I'm stuck in here until...
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Okay. Barry Wheeler. Oh man, the screen gets blurry when I move it, and then move the cursor around. Don't think that's a glitch of the game. I think it's a deliberate effect. Don't think he'd still be using a monitor that old. Even in 2010. Come on, man. Actually, nowadays, that kind of monitor is very in these days. That monitor is very in these days as a way of retro gaming.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Where did he move to? Mr. Scratch, I take it?
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Not surprising. I'm guessing it wants me to go into this one because this TV's on.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal.
Oh, all right.
And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying.
Oh.
Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
All right.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
All right. Holy crap.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it.
I think it puts a cage around only part of the infinite. All right, well, I guess guess the map of this place is probably in the lobby, right? Oh crap, I never got this thing. Actually, this seems more useful now, doesn't it? Yeah, I'd say so. And, all right. Back in the writer's room. Now, interestingly enough, it did not give me any kind of warning about, like, you're entering endgame content like it did on the Saga Anderson side.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return.
Start
A horror
reading.
story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had.
Mr. Scratch?
Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Okay. Yeah, the chapters definitely vary in length.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Now, what he doesn't know is that Scratch has already escaped.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Yep, it's not going to let you leave, is it? Alright, fine. Fine.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Great. We're back here again. Masks. Initiation 7. Alright. Nope, don't want that. Okay, so this is a bit of a tricky spot because it's like, hey, guess what? The last time I did this, it basically took away my entire inventory. So I feel like if I put everything into the shoebox, or just about everything, like the stuff I really want to hang on to anyway, I'll have a better chance of like, I don't know. I just want to see if this actually ends up being the case. You can always just not save it and it ends up being a problem. I'll keep, some things, but not everything. This might be a pointless waste of time. I'm not sure, but I want to try it. It's set up for more weirdness here. Someone's at the desk. If it's not Mr. Door, then who is it?
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
I feel like this guy, they originally wanted this character to be portrayed by the guy from, who was the concierge from John Wick. He also played Silence in Horizon, the Horizon series.
Endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people.
Let me guess, this guy's been trapped in the dark place too.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you...
Is this Saga Anderson's husband?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
I mean, I figured that a bunch of my supplies would be safer in the shoebox and it would be on my character's person. So that's why I did that. But it looks like it may have been unnecessary. So if I can make my way back to... Nope. Alright. I can forget about taking that route.
The door was locked.
Could have sworn I unlocked it earlier. Mr. Dorr is apparently a fan of Caspar Darling and his works. Ahti, haven't seen you in a while.
Very dark. Wake. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Dor didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Herkele, sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö.
He thinks he's Thomas Zane.
One, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Okay, so I go to the basement then. Thankfully, there's a shortcut here. It's already open. Do you think that there's going to be like a save point there? Someplace to access my shoebox? Isn't like a moron. Oh, look, whatever. I was basing it on my experience, okay? The last time I'd been on the show, it's like, oh, they took away all my stuff. Can you blame me for thinking they were going to do that again? Is it really that crazy of a thing to be prepared for? I don't think so. I have no idea what just happened, but okay. Did I screw up somehow? I sure hope not. Here we go.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Okay, so I got that stuff at least. Is there anything else that I need to get whilst I am here? Gotta be honest with you, this whole area seems strangely like devoid of anything useful, because I don't see anything on the map, and I feel like I would if there was something here. That doesn't mean it's actually true, but it seems true. Crap. Okay, so my logic about what is an actual enemy versus what is a shadow is, not always correct. Alright, well, the good news is I got what I came for, so we can leave then. Yeah, let's leave. I kind of want to go back into the sewers, or the subway system, excuse me, and see if I can find those words of power that I missed. Is he just going to keep rambling on forever to no point? Or is this video actually going to end? If it does keep rambling on forever, it'll just loop at some point. Okay. Is there like anything useful down here? Sure doesn't seem like it. Alright.
get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films.
Can you blame them?
Cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane, with whatever means necessary.
All right, Max. Settle down there. Look for Zane at the hotel. All right. I wonder who this Mr. Door character actually is. He seems to suggest that Alan Wake's writing was bringing someone that he knows and cares about into danger. That's why I thought it was maybe Saga Anderson's husband, because you never seen him. But I don't know. And you never see her daughter either, so yeah, it's... tricky. Seem to be surrounded by these freaks. I was never able to find this thing, but yeah, I don't know. Point of interest, that must be the room with the sheriff. Guess I'll head back to the hotel then.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
All right. Can I hit the save point first? Looks like I can. Save early, save often. That is my mantra as always. And I wonder if this is how you get access to those one words. Oh yeah, I remember this area. Ah, the projector again. Okay.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
In that case, let's make sure we're ready for whatever we encounter here.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote Return, not me. You're a fucking liar. You'd given up. You stopped writing.
said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. When he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
Okay.
I told you not to try anything.
All right. No more Tom, I guess.
Mercy. Thousands have gone missing. Beyond
I had to find the movie theater
labyrinth of
Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there.
You're lost.
Zane had created the film in
You're
tandem
lost
with
in your
Return
own company.
to escape the dark place.
And cut. Oh. Now that is drama.
Okay.
The fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
Initiation 8. Hey, you know what? I'm making progress here, folks. It's slow, it's painful, it's annoying. I know. All those things are true, but I'm making progress. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say the cinema is somewhere in the cityscape of not quite New York. And I just gotta find it, I guess, right? Now I wonder if it's gonna be this, if it's gonna do the whole, what do you call it, Yeah, I know. What was that sound I heard? Yeah. Definitely gonna hit up the save point here.
The searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
All right. Well, this actually seems like an excellent point to call the stream for the day. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But before I go, I'm going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it being live or even in archive form. Just as a quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sunday. So, My plan is I'll be back here Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of my playthrough of Alan Wake 2 on the Xbox Series X, and I'm going to make my way over to this here theater unless it triggers some sort of warning that's saying this is end-game content, and you might want to think about doing this, like do a little last-minute exploring, which in that case I'll head back to the subway and grab those Words of Power, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Regardless, I'm going to at least start heading towards cinema here Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, in my playthrough of Alan Wake 2 on the Xbox Series X. And until then, take it easy.